Officials here tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to McCrory Gym on the Bear River campus. Tonight, it's the Bruins against the Los Gatos Wildcats in first-round action, the Norcal playoffs, here on the Game of the Week. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to McCrory Gym. Tonight we've got some great Norcal playoff action for you, ladies volleyball. Again, it's the Bruins against the Los Gatos Wildcats. Tonight with me, we've got a real treat for you. We've got the boys' head volleyball coach here at Bear River, Mark Hegley. And Mark, should be a pretty good game tonight, huh?
Well, Mark, it sure should be. I think this team from Los Gatos, the teams down in San Jose, play real well. So we're expecting to see quite a match here.
I understand these Wildcats won the state championship in 1993. Their coach, Joe Rip, is certainly with a background like that he's used to winning tournaments, isn't he?
Yeah, I would guess so. With that kind of name, that's kind of hard to beat, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it really is. Mark, can tell us a little bit about our Bear River Gals tonight, and what do you think we can expect?
Well, the Bear River Bruins have had quite a year this year. They've had a year where they, going into sections, they were the 8th seed, and they knocked off the number 1 seed very early on. They've had a real battle. They're battlers, and I expect them to fight real hard today. So,
right. Well, let's go ahead and listen in as the Bear River Bruins are introduced to the audience tonight.
Number 4, Ashley Farron. Number 8, Nancy Patch. Number 9, Amy Kennedy. Number 12, Alyssa Rockles. Number 13, Elijah Thomas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Bear River starting lineup, beginning with a junior, number 1, Jane Boyer. A junior, number 2, Tracy Bassler. A junior, number 10, Ashley Lamar. A senior, number 6, Melissa Sonner. A senior, number 7, Marianne Stafford. A senior, number 11, Emily Hegley. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our referees. Referee Sid Church. Umpire Steve Hubright, lines persons Debbie Cohn and Darren Cole.
Oh, Mark, looks like we've got 4 referees tonight. I'm only used to seeing 2. Is this something special for playoffs?
Yeah, Norcals, they'll bring in for the sidelines too. They should bring in all four judges. So we'll see what they do here. I thought we were going to have our own lines people. That might give us a little edge, but.
And now we're having our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And this should be really quite an exciting game tonight. Just going over some information I've got on the Los Gatos Wildcats. Let me tell you what, these girls are used to winning, Mark. I guess they play in the Dianza League, and they finished second this year to a St. Francis team. It's my understanding that St. Francis is one of the #1 rated teams in the country. The Nevada County Game of the Week is brought to you by the 49er Family Fun Park. Give the gift of fun this holiday season with gift certificates from the 49er Fun Park. And Liberty Motors, the all-new 1999 Dodge Durangos are in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Come see them only at Liberty Motors next to the Pine Creek Center. Minor Mo's Pizza, the best darn pizza in Grass Valley. Monique and Scott support sports television in Nevada County. Minor Mo's on Freeman Lane in Grass Valley. And the Little Red Schoolhouse Educational Supply Store. Remember to give the gift of education for the holidays. Come in and ask Lynn about new games only at the Little Red Schoolhouse. Sierra Care Physicians, their newly remodeled facility in Lake of the Pines, featuring Catherine Stevens, your women's health care specialist. And Sierra Foothills Real Estate and Mortgage, the home of the Game of the Week, is coming to the Game of the Week. Your home has never been more valuable. List it with Sierra Foothills Real Estate and Mortgage. And the tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop, your bicycle headquarters since 1969. Come in now for the new bicycle tune-up special, the tour of the Nevada City Bicycle Shop. And of course, as always, Touchdown Productions, who brings you all of the games of the week. And tonight, we'll be bringing you first-round playoff action in the Northern California Division III Women's Volleyball. The Los Gatos Wildcats against the Bear River Bruins. I'm Mark Wall, along with head coach Mark Hagley. And Mark, I watched a game last week, and I understand, I watched a game at Nevada Union last week, and that was really quite exciting. We saw 3 really enormous games. Tell me, is tonight's action, is this the best of 5 games?
Yes, this will be the best of 5 games tonight. And the Bruins come in, to do well, I think today they're going to have to really push the action and force the action. They have to play very aggressively and not give this team much to work with. If they start giving these girls some free balls and things like that, they'll be in for probably a really long night, because this team looks like they're really well drilled. They can pass real well. Looks like they can hit real well also.
Who are the couple of gals that we should really be looking at with the Bruins tonight?
Well, my daughter, Emily Hagley, is pretty much a fourth without having Alicia Thomas here tonight. You'll see Emily go ahead and jump serve at him. She will try to push the action as much as she can when she's serving. She considers every opportunity of serving an attack, so she'll go after these girls. That should make their passing a little bit more difficult. If the rest of the girls can go ahead and push that same action, I think we'll see some really good things tonight. But they really got to keep the foot on the pedal, and they got to force this team into some errors. And if they can do that, I think things will be just fine tonight.
Good. Well, we understand Alicia Thomas is sick.
Is underwritten by the following merchants.
The Nevada County Game of the Week, Automotive City, located at the famous Colfax Y. Winterize your car with Eric at Automotive City. It's automotive repair at a price that's fair. And the House of Print and Copy, the print shop that thinks it's a copy store. For all of your holiday printing needs, remember Sandy and Patty, the House of Print and Copy. SPD Markets, your local IGA store with 2 locations to serve you. Nevada City in the Seven Hills Business District and Grass Valley in the Kmart Center. SPD Markets, hometown proud. And High Sierra Divers, learn to scuba dive from the pros. Complete sales and service and rentals for all of your scuba needs. It's High Sierra Divers. Nevada City Auto Parts, located in the Seven Hills Business District, celebrating 50 years in business at 535 Searles Avenue in Nevada City. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Get the job done right with equipment and supplies from Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And the Computer Shop. Get your free computer repair estimate for both IBM and Macs at the Computer Shop, your Christmas computer gift store. And we're getting ready to start this first round action tonight. The girls have pretty much done all their warm-ups, and the starting lineups are now coming onto the floor. This is going to be quite a game, Mark. How do we determine who serves first tonight?
Well, they did the toss of the coin, and I'm not sure who actually won that toss. We'll soon find out. It looks like Los Gatos will be the serving team here. She's backing up behind the service line, which gives us the first indication. So we'll have right off the bat, we'll have to check these first passes, and this is where Bear River has to bear down. They have to show that they can pass the ball well early on, and that will help a lot. So the beginning of the game is the real key here.
Looks like Los Gatos is going to start number 2 for the Los Gatos gals. Chanel Oland will serve it.
It's a very nice pass. Emily hits the ball. Ooh. She hit nicely deep. That's a nice chance to get a free ball there.
It looked like there was a little safe play there for I'm sure everyone's got some butterflies.
Yeah, that was actually they passed pretty well off the block there, and they just need to terminate that first chance they get. They got to really put this ball away.
Number 2 brings it in. It's 1-0.
And that's what they don't need to happen right there. They've got to gain control of their passing. That's going to be the key here.
That was a quick point.
Very quick.
So right off the bat, Los Gatos is 2-0 up in this first game. Best of 5.
There's a good pass there. Marianne sets it, and it's brought back up again. They've got to hit this. They've got to hit this. This is not what they need to do. This is where they can get hurt. These little free balls, and their big hitter hits it out.
And was that in? That was in.
Yeah, that's very fortunate when they can set a ball like that, and they got their big hitter swinging, and they hit it out. So that's a good sign.
Number 2, Ruth Kucklick will serve it in.
I got to bring this up. They got to hit it. Ball's dumped over. Need a block right here. No, run right through it. They're a very good passing team, as you can see. And there we go. There we go.
She just missed that ball.
Just kind of overran it. Stepped outside, and the ball came inside, and she couldn't get a good swing on it.
The Wildcats just seem to set up this one side this first series of rallies here. Number 6 serving the ball. Bear River.
She's a very steady server. That slide's going to hurt him, though. They've got to defend that slide. That's a little slide move. They run behind the setter. The middle blocker will move behind the setter and take a ball there, and what they're trying to shoot for is a lack of pursuit. And they got it there.
Side out Wildcats. Briolan serving. It's 2-1. Wildcats.
There we go. Service.
And that's long.
Yep, ball put out of bounds.
Bruins have the ball.
This is what they need. They need a few early breaks.
Katie Allen serving for the Bruins.
There we go.
Wow, nice point.
Yes. Very good. They didn't quite get the pass they wanted to, so if they can keep pressing. Jane Boyer had a very nice serve there, so Janie's got to keep it going.
2-2.
She's got to keep that in now. This one flying out by about 4 or 5 feet.
Well, side out Wildcats. It's 2-2.
No, that's a very good pass there. This is what they need. Very nice.
Well, she just hammered that ball, didn't she?
Yeah, Emily hit it good, and that's the key of the game. The game's going to be if they can pass well, I think they'll do well. So as long as they pass well, they'll have their opportunities to hit because their setting on this team is very good. Marianne Stafford's a very good setter, and Emily sets well herself. So
side out Bear River.
She's going to push it with that jump serve. It's a very good pass off the jump serve. Nice block. Oh, they played an out ball. That ball was about a foot or two out, and she went ahead and played it, which helped.
That serve just came flying over that net. I don't know how the Wildcats
She's going to go ahead.
to it.
Yeah, they're good passes. They're going to press it with this jump serve. Here she goes again. It's in. And they got to get these balls up and keep Emily. Oh, it's dumped over. The ball's in.
Oh,
beautiful dump.
So the Bruins are just cranking it up here a little bit. Timeout.
Timeout there.
Well, early on in the first game, 4-2. Very impressive.
I like what I'm seeing. They're really working pretty hard out there. They've got good control of their passing, which is going to be required. And as long as they control their passing, I think they've got enough firepower to do it. But the passing is going to be a key still. This game can switch very quickly, though. The momentum in these games it's incredible to watch it go back and forth.
Well, best of 5 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're just joining us, it's the Bear River Bruins against the Los Gatos Wildcats. First round volleyball, Northern California Division III championships. Bear River's up 4-2.
She's going to keep the pressure on with that jump serve. Just keep the pressure on him. That's what she's going to try to do, and she just missed that one. The idea there with that jump serve, and the reason why you want to do it in a game like this is if you get that team starting to pass a little bit bad, there might be an opportunity. There might be an easy pass that they'll start passing bad also. They get a little nervous. It's good to push the flow, but you got to get that jump serve in, too. There's another good pass. Nice jump set. Outside hit is just out.
Oh.
No touch.
Just out. So Margot Buchanan serving. It's 4-3 Bruins.
It's another good pass. That won't hurt us. Oh, that can't be right there, though. We got to be able to strike those balls. Oh, get up. There you go. Oh, that's a little tight on the net. That's not the kind of set they needed. We're still...
What a block.
Oh, just hit out again.
Log.
Okay, this is where they got to bear down a little bit now. This is where Alicia would fit in, and this is her hole. So now these girls got to step up and start putting these balls in the court. That's the big thing. And move the ball to corner to corner. They cannot put the ball middle deep. They've got a lot of defenders there. That's where they put their defense. Great pass again. And a dunk.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, little dump shot. Just dumped it over. You can see her doing it. It's amazing the teams don't react to that.
Is that a set shot? Is that a planned shot?
She pretty much wanted to put that in that hole. I don't think it was a set play, but when they start falling behind a little bit, you'll see them start to have that tendency. Emily will go ahead and take that ball and try to put it right in the hole. Very nice job. This is their big hitter right here. I saw this girl hit earlier, and she doesn't miss too much.
And that's in.
Yeah.
So, side out Los Gatos, 4-4 early on here in the first game.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good opportunity.
Long serve.
Got to take chances. Got to take advantage of these now.
How much are the Bruins going to miss Alicia tonight?
Well, the blocking is just tremendous. She is just a tremendous blocker. She reaches 10-6, so that's huge. That's the top of these antennas. It makes a big difference. So the girls have been playing without her a bit this year, though, so I think they'll be used to it.
We got one of the referees talking to Terry. Well, it looks like there was a little, some kind of a misunderstanding there, and Bear River calls timeout. So, early on, game 1, 4-4, the best of 5 tonight. And the winner moves on to round 2, and the loser?
Yeah, the loser pretty much goes home.
So
this is sudden death, pretty much, in these matches. You've got to win to keep going. They basically got 3 matches to play in this series, and then they would go on to states and play the Southern California champion.
How many teams are participating in this Division NorCal tournament?
Well, in the NorCal, there's 8 teams, and there's 4 different sections, 2 teams participating from each section.
Side out Lady Bruins.
And this is the number 2 seed from their section. Los Gatos is. Another nice good pass. You need a block. They're not going to get it.
Oh, side out Wildcats. Still 4-4.
Little jump set. Puts it nice corner shot there. Oh, there's the jump, but Emily's there on the jump. Got to hit this ball. Nice. You can see this ball control here. Los Gatos is very good at this ball control. And that could be trouble. Emily gets it up. There you go. Tracy. It's a nice shot to the backcourt. Oh, didn't quite get to that one.
A good rally back and forth, but Los Gatos picks up the point. It's now 5-4.
They got an interesting situation occurring out there. I see Melissa Zahner playing middle, and I don't think she's accustomed to playing middle. They actually have another girl that plays middle. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
Mark, we've got officials standing on the corners here tonight. Is that something special for the playoffs?
Yeah, we'll do that at Norcal's. They'll bring in all 4 officials come in. It costs quite a bit more, but of course this is Norcal's. There's a lot more writing here, so there are no students from Bear River or from anywhere else. These are paid referees on the end, so this should be a well-called game.
So side-out Bruins, they pick up a point. It's now 7-5 Wildcats. Yeah, this takes you right to the state championships, doesn't it?
That's right. This would... Oh, very nice hit from the outside.
Wow.
Looks like it pretty much went over the block, maybe through it.
It seems like they're just setting that play up to this side, where we're at, to number 4, and she's just pounding it in there.
Yeah, that will be their best hitter, so that's where you want to take the ball, to the outside, and you got to stop her.
Allison Kohler, who's a first-team all-conference player for the Wildcats.
Ball set up nicely, ball's blocked. Oh, no one covers that. Those are the kind of mistakes they just can't have.
Imagine that drives a coach nuts.
Yeah, there's just nobody gets on the ground for it. Nobody's quite prepared for the unexpected, and that has to be picked up. Those are the kind of plays that are going to be necessary in today's game. And that's too bad. She was actually there. Jane Boyer was there to get the ball. She kind of swung at the ball, which wasn't what you want to do. You want to keep your hands down and bring it up and have patience. A little bit of nervousness right now. The Bruins have to get over this. And that ball's too low. The ball's set too low. Marianne Stafford's got to bring that ball up a little bit.
Well, Wildcats are just racking them up there. It's 10-5. They picked up 3 pretty easy points there.
Yeah, then that's too bad because they've got opportunities here to score, but we've had a couple, the passing's been pretty good. We've had a couple missed sets, and the other team's been blocking pretty well. So I think you got to hand this to Los Gatos a little bit of why this 3 points just went by the way it went by. Bears just got to pick it up and got a little more scrappy. They just can't let those balls fall on the ground. This other team is not letting any balls fall on the ground. And Bear River has got to pick those balls up.
This is it, yeah. You don't pick it up, you don't pick it up. But
no.
Tonight the loser go homes, like you say, and the winner moves on to the next section.
And it's hard. It's really hard to get those points back very quickly. Those 3 points went by way too quickly. So they'll have to bear down here, get this pass in. Let's see if they can recover up this timeout and start moving forward here a little bit.
Side out Wildcats. It's 10-5 Wildcats.
Very nice pass. Nice ball set pretty high outside. Ball's touched. And a kill for Emily Hagan.
Well, they needed that. And that gets them back in the game. Side out Bruins.
And they've got one of their best servers back there right now in Melissa Zahner. Melissa's a very, very steady server. So this could be their opportunity to need. The ball's passed not too well. Ball set, hit from the back row. Oh, it's going to be trouble here. They got to get something out of this. There's a block.
Oh, what a block. What a block.
Yeah, Emily got all of that one. She was actually a little bit late, but it worked out pretty good. The hitter was quite a bit away from the net, so it worked out pretty good. The ball's blocked and put back where nobody could touch it.
A hard-fought point for the Bruins. It's now 6-10.
There's a... Oh, that's too bad. There's a pass right to the top of the tape, and the front row setter was able to put the ball away.
Looked like it just rolled off the side of her hand and nothing she could do.
Now, not much you can do. You got to just get up there on that setter. You know she's the front row setter, so you got to put somebody on top of her, and somebody's got to put their hands on that ball, and physically they must grab that ball. So it's just a matter of being ready and expecting the unexpected here, which is kind of difficult.
Oh, nice hit by Emily.
Okay, there's a net called on their outside hitter, number 4. And that's a side out. Jane Boyer will be serving. This is where they need to get
6-10.
They need to crawl back in this a little bit. They need to get a point here and there on every side out. They just can't get out in one. Oh, that's a very tough serve. Ball's put back. This is trouble here. Oh, there's Bear River setting it up pretty nice, running a slide to the backside. Nice dig. Very nice dig.
Oh. Well, Emily hit that one hard.
Yeah, she got around to the slide move, running to the backside, trying to lose the middle blocker. And it was successful. The middle blocker did not follow her. She was able to bring it back across court, but they actually almost brought it up. Like I said, his team is Mark, this team's a very good passing team. So on this ball, it's good to be out. Oh, that's too bad, Jane.
It's a little long. So Bruins pick up a couple of points. It's 7-10.
Chip back and got a point there, which is important. Now they must side out immediately and go back on the offensive. Oh, that pass is going to make things difficult. And a double contact by the setter, Marianne Stafford. They got to bear down here.
Looked like that was set up at midcourt, and that's going to be a difficult shot.
It's a very difficult ball to pass. And they're struggling here a little bit with their passing. You see how their passing gets them all, gives them real problems if they don't pass well. Ball's out, side out. Here goes Emily again. She'll be attacking probably again with that jump serve. This is where they could use about 8 in a row, I think.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Bruins serving at 7-11.
That ball's going to be in.
Oh, nice.
That ball comes down.
Serve.
A lot of topspin on that ball.
That's an ace, if I'm not mistaken.
That's an ace. That is an ace. And ball comes down a lot, so it very rarely will go off the end of the court if she gets the topspin on it. Girls have to just come back and follow with it. That's another nice serve.
With 2 killer serves by number 11. And the Bruins are back in this, 9-11. Emily Higley. That's someone you know real well, Mark, isn't it?
I think I know her. I'm glad she can keep pushing it here. She's got to keep getting these in, though. That's in. That's going to be in. Yes, it is. It's coming down hard.
What's that? 3 aces in a row. And Emily Higley has pulled her team within 1. Wildcats 11, Bruins 10. 3 straight points, 3 aces, 2 aces, I'm sorry, and one other killer serve that the Wildcats got a hand on.
Yeah, she kind of double hit that with her nose and her arms. But the ball's coming down so fast, it just doesn't come to them. It starts dropping. They think that ball's going off the end court, and it just never gets there. It comes down before it does, so they back away thinking it's way out, and it's coming right down really close to the end line. This is the kind of play they've got to do, though. They've got to really press the play with aggressive play. This is their way of playing.
The coaches got to love this when they got one server who's just hitting it hot like this.
Yeah, just got to keep her back there. And that ball's passed very well, though. So this will be, they got to block this. And that's a very nice kill by number 9. Amy Graybill poked that ball, did a pretty good job hitting that.
Los Gatos Wildcats serving with a 1-point lead, 11-10.
Okay, they got right back in it. Now they must side out quickly.
That's out.
Oh, nice call there, Mark.
Not too bad for a rookie, huh, Mark?
That's not bad. That was on the far end of the court, too. Who needs these referees when we got somebody like you calling them?
Yeah.
That ball was just long, just by about a foot or so.
So it's side out Bruins.
Okay, they need to get a block here. Somewhere they got to find with themselves to block this ball. And that's a soft block. That'll work. And look at this. It's down at point. Here we go. We got this thing tied up. Now we got ourselves a game.
11-11. And the Bruins are just cranking it up. It's 11-11.
This will be a very nice game to win. They're behind by quite a bit late in the game.
The Bruins have won 4 of the last 5 points.
Nice serve. Very nice serve.
That's out.
That serve was hit pretty hard. That's the kind of...
the Bruins take the lead, 12-11. And Mark?
Yeah, that's the kind of serving they need. Nice hard strikes. Bring it to these girls at very good speeds, and let's see how well they can pass. This is very important. And she just missed that one.
That's got to kill you.
Yeah, it hurts you, but, you know, I think you'd rather keep the pace of going rather than giving them easy balls and having them attack you to death. This team has the ability to attack you, so you must press play, and now you just must side out. You must get a good pass here and side out. So there's a nice cut. That was a very nice play. So as long as they can keep going, they can keep pressing serves and keep working hard and miss a few serves, as long as they can come right back and side out. They're showing that kind of confidence right now. This may be hard for Los Gatos to overcome if the Bear River keeps playing. The Bruins keep on playing with this kind of confidence.
Marianne Stafford with the serve.
No, ball's good. Very nice high strike. She went and got that one pretty high in the air and sent it to the deep corner. Very nice hit.
Side out, Los Gatos Wildcats, who are down by 1 point, 11-12.
Oh, very nice serve. And Melissa Zonner came with a very nice pass. Oh, look at that. Marianne Stafford from the back court gets a nice down ball. It's the top of the net and gets shanked by one of the players from Los Gatos. That was very, very fortunate. Very, very good aggressive play. Again, Mark, there's an example of what they must continue to do all night long. Don't give that ball a free ball. Go ahead and hit that ball hard over the net. I guess that's my mantra, huh? Play hard.
Absolutely.
Oh, good up. Nice up. Strike this ball, somebody. No.
That's close to the net.
Oh, there you go. Running a nice little slide behind the setter. Slides very hard to defend.
We can see that coming from here.
Yeah, what makes that so hard to defend is the hitter's moving with the ball. The hitter's not coming at the net. The hitter's moving alongside the net, which makes it so much more difficult to block.
Side out Wildcats, 11-12.
Well, the Wildcats have gone ahead and now stopped the forward progression by Bear River. And there's a back row attack called by Marianne Stafford. Apparently the bottom of the ball is above the top of the net. That's when that ball's called. If the bottom of the ball is above the top of the net and she hits the ball over, she's considered an attacker, and she can't do that for the back row.
So it's 12-12.
12-12. This is really getting tight now. Oh, that's not. Oh, good up. Good up. Oh, that's not such a hot pass. Oh, there's a block. There's a block. Got all over that ball.
Everyone just gets their arms up in the air, and
she got in the right place for the net, which is good for being that hitter being that far back. It's hard to know where that ball's going to cross that net. As the hitter gets closer to the net, of course, you can get a better idea. Oh, that's too bad. Because Melissa Zonner is one of the more steady servers. They really needed that serve right there. But they'll just side out right here. They'll just have to gather themselves and get one side out, and they'll be on the way again. Very good pass. Ball's up, hit, it's good.
Yes.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Wow, it's good. I didn't even look at it.
That ball
twice.
hit the back of the line.
I was waiting for it tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's home field advantage.
That's what it is.
Yeah, home court advantage.
I wish we knew him. Okay, Jane Boyer's back to serving. She could end this game. Her serve's a nice hard serve. Very nice serve. The ball's over, and
that's it.
Down. Oh boy! I guess that's the way it goes. That last one looked out.
Well,
This one
couldn't
looked
quite
in.
sneak that one in. Yeah. Well, the ref is standing right next to us here. Maybe we can be the seventh player on the team. I don't know.
Well.
Oh, what a dig!
What they need to do is keep the ball in play. Just their big hitter from the outside.
Ouch!
Now it's put well in the court, unfortunately.
So Los Gatos gets the ball back.
That's too bad.
13-12, Wildcats.
Oh, the passing is kind of breaking down on them now. This little momentum has changed here a little bit. This is where they got to get a stop in here. A block would be helpful here. Nice back set. Oh, they call a lift. They call a lift on that hit. The player took that ball and threw it.
And a lift is just using the palm.
Yeah, you basically contact the ball for too long. When the ball stays in the hand for too long. And Emily's right here. I guess she's going to give it.
We can use a couple of more aces.
Oh, it's a nice pass, though, this time. And a little chop shot in the middle.
Oh.
Very nice hit.
Oh.
Nice dig. Nice dig.
Awesome.
Oh, the ball's put into the antenna, out. Los Gatos gets the point, or it's a side out.
Well, things tightening up here in our first game this evening. 13-12 Wildcats. Side out Wildcat.
Okay, they need some stops right here. That's a...
Oh, what a
That's a
dig!
nice up.
Oh.
Great dig. Little slide move footwork there. Oh, nice. Ball's brought perfectly to the net. And the ball's hit very nicely.
They set that up nicely.
They did. They passed very well on defense. The ball was attacked. They brought the ball right to the center. And the ball was hit very nicely.
This could be game point now for Wildcats, 14-12.
This is where their ball control, this is where the Bear River's got to get that same ball control. There's a good pass there. And the dump, they're expecting that. They were all squeezed in for that, knowing that they'd be looking to do that. Oh, there's a block. There's a big block.
Who was that, Amy Kennedy?
That was Amy Kennedy putting that block in. She's got a very high reach. And that ball probably wasn't in by more than much at all, I don't think. That was very, very close to the line.
So Amy keeps the Lady Bruins alive.
There's another pretty bad pass.
Yes.
Looks like
14-13.
that was very nice. Melissa Zahner went up there and got that ball before it got too far down and was able to put that ball away. It was a nice kill by Melissa. They need a couple more of those right now. Very nice pass. Back row block. That's very similar to a back row attack. That was a back row block. The setter's up there. Basically, the ball's crossed the plane, and that person is considered a blocker and hit her hands, so they're going to call her for blocking. The setter hardly can't win right there.
Two Lady Bruins went up for that ball, and the outcome is 14-14. Side out Bruins, and it doesn't get any better than this, does it?
Pretty close. We've seen a couple of moves here. I saw one move into on the Wildcats side at 11-7, and I saw it come back to the Bruins, then back to the Wildcats to 14-12, and now it looks like the Bruins might have the momentum, but momentum is very fleeting in this game, Mark.
Wildcats were serving for the game, and they had their opportunity.
And that big block by Amy Kennedy is looming pretty large right now.
Well, the best of five, and if they're all going to be like this, it's going to be quite an evening for us.
We'll be here for a while.
14-14. Bruins with the ball, serving for the win.
Nice serve again. Ball's brought perfectly to the net. Oh, that was brought up nicely by Jane Boyer. Melissa Zahner, steady. She gets it down. No, but ball's down.
And game one goes to the Lady Bruins.
Got a win by 2 here. We're at 15-14. Jane Boyer basically made that play happen. She brought that ball from the back court, did an excellent job just saving that play and keeping it in the court.
Advantage Bruins.
Yep, add one.
Add one.
Another good pass. A block right here would be very helpful. Oh, she got the block, but it stayed on her side. Amy got her hands on the ball. Could have terminated the game right there.
Well, Wildcats are setting that ball up continually to the left side of the front here. And we're at 14-15, Wildcats serving. And you've got to win by 2.
Oh, very nice pass by Melissa Zahner. It's brought to the middle. And Amy brings it to the far side. Oh, this is a free ball. Here's an opportunity for the Bruins. It's a good opportunity set outside to Melissa. They're passing pretty well, as you can see. Bring it to the big outside again. And she finishes it. I'm just afraid you can't defend that many times. You got to put a ball away on this team. That girl's going to get you. She's a big hitter.
She's killing it. Just killing it. 15-15 Wildcats.
Oh, there's the passing. There's the passing breakdown when they least need it.
Timeout has been called with Los Gatos Wildcats 16, Bear River Bruins 15. And the Wildcats are serving, and No one wants this first game.
No, I guess not. Here we go again with the momentum switching back the other way. They'll need a good pass to get out of this because I doubt this server's going to miss the ball. So I would guess that this coach is probably looking at his chart, and he's probably going to go back exactly where he went before, go right back in the middle, number 2, Tracy Bassler, and she should be expecting this ball because I would expect that she's going to be getting this.
When these girls are smashing this ball over the net, do you have any idea how fast it's moving?
You know, I know that goes 60 miles an hour at the higher speeds. I really don't have an idea how hard these girls are hitting the ball. But these balls can be hit pretty hard. Oh, and there's the bad pass to end it off. And 17-15 Los Gatos.
Well, game 1, Wildcats 17, Bruins 15, and everyone had an opportunity. But
yep, Bear River's right there.
We've got several more coming up.
By the following merchants.
And the game of the week is brought to you by the 49er Family Fun Park. Give the gift of fun this holiday season with gift certificates. The 49er Family Fun Park, Railroad Avenue in Grass Valley. And Liberty Motors. They're all new 1999 Dodge Durangos are in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Come see them only at Liberty Motors next to the Pine Creek Center. Minor Mo's Pizza, the best darn pizza in Grass Valley. Monique and Scott supporting sports television in Nevada County. Minor Mo's Pizza, Freeman Lane, Grass Valley. And the Little Red Schoolhouse Educational Supply Store. Remember to give the gift of education for the holidays. Come in and ask Lynn about new games. Only at the Little Red Schoolhouse. Sierra Care Physicians, their newly remodeled facility at Lake of the Pines, featuring Catherine Stevens, your women's health care specialist, Sierra Care Physicians. Sierra Foothill Real Estate and Mortgage. The home of the week is coming to the game of the week. Your home has never been more valuable. List it with Sierra Foothills Real Estate and Mortgage. Call Dorothy at 274-0800. Tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop, your bike shop headquarters since 1969. Come now for their bicycle tune-up special, Tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop. And as always, Touchdown Productions, Nevada County's leader in sports television. Join us every week. West Star Channel 23 and TCI Cable Channel 11. Our primetime telecast is at 8 p.m. Saturday and Wednesday. The program is repeated at 12 midnight and airs 8 a.m. Thursday and on Sunday morning. And Mark, we could not have asked for a better game 1 in this first playoff series.
No, that game was played like I think you want to. I think it's a real crowd pleaser there. The momentum went back several times. Both teams exhibiting quite a bit of good play. Just in the end, it's what we got to watch out for the Bruins is good passing and bring those passes back up.
Yep, both teams had their opportunities, definitely. It just worked out for the Wildcats in game 1.
Yep. Yeah, so we got another chance right here.
So the starters getting ready for the second game. The Bruins will have it side out. 0-0, game 2 in this best of 5.
Well, we can see that early leads are no indication of what's going to happen here. Both these teams have the ability to come back from deficits. That was a real well-played game there.
Well, we saw the Lady Bruins come back, scoring 5 straight points to take the lead.
Yeah, that was 5 unanswered points. That's pretty rare in this sport, especially at this level. This is a real big side-out game, which means the people receiving have a huge advantage. And there we go. There's one of those passes we needed last game by them. They had kind of a bad pass. It got away from them and turns into a Bruin point. And this is Ashley Lamar serving. Oh, that's a interesting shot there. We kind of ducked at that ball, which isn't a volleyball move. Get your hands up and get your hands on the ball is what we want to do.
Well, Allison Kohler for the Wildcats is all over tonight. She's having a great game so far.
Yep, she's hitting very nicely and coming across big-time angle. So they've got to start blocking that angle. Nice pass there. But bring this out to Emily. And she puts it right on the line and in.
So Bear River gets the ball back.
So let's see if they can keep on pushing some points here and keep on pressing play.
1-0 Bruins.
Okay, another poor pass. Oh, the ball passed off the net. The ball's passed off the net here.
And they get it over.
Yep, and here it goes. Oh, that's a lift. That should be called a lift.
That's
and it
a
is
lift. 2-0 Bruins.
Okay, Melissa Zotter, like I say, real steady server. This would be a great opportunity to push a lot of points. You got Melissa in the back, and you've got a good front row attack. Oh, but she puts the ball out.
It's in.
Well, that's the last time I'll say something about that. I don't think I've seen her put 2 balls out in a match in quite a while. Just side out, no problem. Get the pass, bring it back to Emily. She puts it
She's got it.
down and kill. There's another kill out of that.
Hits it hard over the top of the net. No one can get to it.
Ball's not going too far over the net. Just barely hitting the top of that tape there.
Bear River 2-0.
Jane Boyer.
Early on in game 2.
Oh, missed serve.
Well, that's 2
Yeah,
unfortunate serves for the Lady Bruins.
And they've got to really play steady volleyball. This is not their. This is going to be hard to win with this kind of volleyball. They really got to be mistake-free because their passing is a little bit weak. So they must be strong in the other areas. Let's hope they can keep their passing strong right here with just a few more. That's a pass making her move. Tracy Bassler hits one in a down ball position. Another big hit that's touched, falls out. That hitter pretty much has control of all of her swings.
When they hit
Very
it that
nice
hard,
player.
I mean, it's...
Yep, you just got to stop that. What you have to do is you got to get your hands on the other side of the net. And you have to get your hands as close to the net as possible and on the other side so that when the ball comes off, it comes down on their side. Ashley Moore with a beautiful positioning on that pass. That was a beautiful. Emily Hagley buries the ball.
Emily hammers it again. That's why she's a first-team first-team all-conference player.
Yep, first team and a league MVP. But that was actually set up by Ashley Moore, who's just actually taking her seat. That was a beautiful pass. And Ashley should get a lot of credit for passes like that. That's what they need to do. They can pass like that, they'll be just fine.
Bear River serving 2-1.
But Ashley's taking the bench now. Emily will go ahead with her jump serve. And she's bringing it down, making it a difficult time for them to pass again. And here we go. This is what we call a free ball offense right here, pretty much. And the ball's hit beautiful. Yeah,
So
Mark.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, that's what free ball transition is all about. You give a free ball, and it's basically that. Team gets a chance to pass the ball, set it, and bury it. That's Bear River did just what they should do with that ball.
We'll see if Emily can find a couple more of those aces she had early in game 1.
Oh, she hits that one pretty hard. That one's over the net.
There it is.
It's in. Again, the aggressive play to serve, pretty much dictating play. And that's what you have to do with this Los Gatos team, the Wildcats, I think, is you have to pretty much not let them play their game. You got to go after them and make them get out of their get out of what the game they're playing. They're playing very well though.
Early on in game 2, the Bruins are up 4-1. Emily Hagley with the serve.
Well, that's going to be just missed.
Just out of the corner.
Moved it right out to the corner. Almost grabbed that corner, but just missed it. Okay, now the point is to get an early side out. Don't let them run any points on you. That pass is a good pass. Amy puts it back deep corner. Here's another free ball. Here's what you got to. These are ones you got to convert right here, Mark. These are conversions. And it's blocked. It's blocked.
And was that intentionally set up to go behind her?
Yeah, it was set up, and Emily had a little bit of a flaw in her technique there. She actually tilted back a little bit too far, and the middle blocker could see it, so she moved back with her tilt. So Emily's got to learn not to tilt back so far and give that away. That was pretty much telegraphed, as we'd say. There's 2 ways she can defeat that. There's a side out there. A jump set is another way of stopping that. If you get up in the air and jump set, the middle's got a lot less time to react. Well, there's a nice side out for us. That's what we need right now. Tracy Bassler's been serving well tonight.
Well, side out Bear River, 4-2 early in the second game.
Ball's passed perfectly. Brought to the middle. And the block's not there. Very quick swing, and Amy was still on her feet by the time the ball's being hit. That's a perfect pass.
Well, I was right in the middle, and there's no way to defend that. I can't imagine.
Well, you got to get your hands up and get there with the hitter, and she apparently wasn't watching the hitter. We're on our way right here, though. There's that passes over the net.
That's almost setting yourself up for that kind of return, aren't you?
Yeah, you pretty much are. When you overpass like that and put the ball just over the top of the tape, not many good things can happen. At this level, it's usually bad. At the earlier levels, you can see people hit balls into the net and make simple mistakes like that. But Melissa's having a bad hit there after a bad pass. I hope she can get herself out of this. I'm sure she can.
So Los Gatos with a couple of quick points, and it's now 4-4. Wildcats serving.
That's a very good pass by Tracy in a key situation.
Ooh.
She pushes it deep.
Oh.
Oh, that play shouldn't be that hard. A little sloppy play right here, right now. Oh, no. That's a free ball, and we just didn't do much with it. Oh, that's... Okay, well...
That's a tough break there.
That's a tough play. We had our chances. We had 2 free balls and weren't able to bring the ball within the 10-foot line. So we just got to bring those balls and free balls. We've got to bring right to the setter and let our setter set the offense. So that's the difference right now. Again, it's down to passing, which is the fundamental in volleyball you must get first.
Side out Wildcats, 5-4.
Oh, another bad pass out to the 10-foot line. See what the bad pass gets you. Not much of anything.
And it's probably a smart timeout by Terry. And regroup a little bit here after the Bruins were up 4-1 at one point in time. The Wildcats have come back and scored 4 straight points to take the lead 6-4 in this game 2, best of 5. And the Wildcats won the first one in a wild one, 17-15. So really the Lady Bruins need to they really need to win this second game to get them back in the picture here.
Yeah, I don't think they can come back from any 2-game deficits. They did come back from a 2-game deficit in that when they played the first seed. They were down 2-0, and that was quite a struggle. They really do need to climb back in this, and they're quite capable of it. They made a good come from behind before, but their passing just simply has to improve. So it's a matter of bringing that ball to the setter. Again, it's passing, Mark.
Side out Wildcats, 6-4. Los Gatos.
There's a good pass. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice dig. They'll bring this out to Melissa Zahner. She'll hit the ball. It's dug nicely again. And it's a dump. Emily's there for the dump, though. And here's Melissa again, getting back to the middle. Melissa Zahner with the kill.
Well, they needed that one.
They needed that one, and you can see that the Wildcats are picking up their defensive play, so it's going to be a little bit tough here.
They're diving for balls. The Wildcats are making it happen.
They're getting balls up, and that's they're to be commended for that. That's what's making the difference right now.
Side out Bruins, 4-6.
Not giving Bear River anything easy. There's another good opportunity, and they hit it out. Okay. Hit it down, ball out. We can use a few more of those, Mark. Marianne Stafford's got a very nice topspin serve. Nice serve in the corner. Brings it back to the setter. Oh, nice dig, Marianne. That was a beautiful dig. Oh, and Emily's going to take a free ball at it. Move it to the corner. Make them move a little bit here. This is one of their best hitters. And we've got a few problems here trying to get this thing going. Oh, block was a little bit late in the middle. And ball's blocked on our side of the net, Mark. Not much you can do there. Set the ball outside. You need to get out there very quickly. You need to sprint out there.
So the Wildcats get the ball back. 6-5 Wildcats.
Not just a matter of side out. Getting a nice side out opportunity. Oh, nice hit.
Nice.
Jane Boyer.
Who is that,
Jane Boyer at the kill. The ball was a very good set there. It was a difficult set, actually. Brought up the 10-foot line, and Jane made a very good attack on it.
Jane Boyer gets the serve back for the Bruins. It's now 5-6. Favor Wildcats.
Here's Ashley Lamar serving. Oh, nice up. Ashley Lamar. Her defense has been spectacular tonight. She puts that down the line. There's a dump. Marianne Stafford's there in plenty of time. Emily's hitting.
She's got it.
Oh, great up. Oh, nice play. That was a very nice play by the Wildcats. Great scrappy play.
They're just all over the floor.
And that's what's going to require. It's going to require keeping that ball in play and letting the other team make that big mistake.
Wildcats with the serve, 6-5.
It's another hard-fought game, though. Very nice pass. Brought out to Emily. He's going to try to bury this ball, and she's blocked. Brought it too far down line. She needs to take that a little bit more angle. The opening was there. The opening was there on the angle. Middle block had not closed yet, and she brought it right back to the outside blocker. Very nice block. Oh, Ashley brings it back. Oh, we could have hit that ball. We need to attack those balls as much as possible, Mark. Because, oh, nice up. We're not getting many attacks off of this, Mark, and that's what we're watching. And they're attacking us.
Got it.
Very nice block.
Well, Tracy Bassler got down for that one really hard shot, and they picked their teammates up a little bit. Side out.
That's
Bruins.
That's what you need when they're going to keep attacking. You need that. You need a transition block like that, and that's a big, big block for the Bruins. Let's see if they can take advantage of it right here with Melissa Zahner serving. Set to the back. They're big hitters back there.
Wow.
And if they're going to bring this to Emily, they go with triple block with Emily. Tracy's up with her. Yeah. And there's a lift on the Wildcats.
It looked like Emily was just a little stronger on that one.
Yeah, well, Emily's a setter. She is a setter, not a middle, and she's playing middle for this team because she's so big. But she's got very good hands and very strong hands. So that setter probably doesn't have the advantage you might think she does have against another setter. Oh, that's too bad. Melissa's on her having a little bit of an off night, I'd say, with missing 3 serves in the first 2 matches, which really isn't like her.
Well, Wildcats with the serve and a 1-point lead, 7-6. And really some outstanding play by Wildcats number 4, Allison Kohler, who I believe is, nope, she's not serving.
Oh, the ball comes high at Emily's head. She takes it overhead. Need a block here. Oh, this chop. No one's home. Couldn't quite cover that. Tracy almost got it. She got on the floor a little bit late, reacted a little bit late to that ball. And that's the kind of balls, Mark, we're going to have to get to. That's all there is to it.
Wildcats get the ball, retain the ball, and the lead, 8-6 here in the second game.
Okay, the pass is back to the 10-foot line, and we're not being able to attack the ball, which is not helping us. And they are able to attack. Brought to Tracy Bassler. Tracy hits it, the ball's blocked and terminated.
Well, Marianne reached out for it, but
she tried to get it, almost got it. Okay, this is where they need to stop, and they got a run of some points here again. And Bruin's got to stop. Got to get a stop here. No, ball's well in. Ball was called out, so. Oh.
Well, the Bruins almost hoping for something to happen, yeah. And it worked out that way. That was close.
That was very close. Well, I guess I'm glad our kids aren't calling this. They might call them differently.
Well, we need 2 or 3 points here.
Oh, nice dig by Jane Boyer. Marianne brings it up, and Emily hits it into the net. Jane Boyer brought that ball up nicely. Ball got behind Emily quite a bit. She made an inward approach, and the ball set. It looked like a little bit off the net, brought off the net. Makes it difficult for her to adjust to that ball, especially when you're running a quick offense.
Well, some substitutions for the Wildcats, and they've got the serve and the lead, 9-6.
Bruins need to get a stop right here. Nice pass. Oh. Emily have to bury this thing. She puts it corner. That's in.
Nice shot. So the Bruins get the ball back here in game 2, 9-6 Wildcats.
Hey, they need a run of points right here.
And Emily Hegley, who's had a couple of aces already tonight. Let's see if she can't pick her teammates up.
Need to climb back in this right now. 9 points is kind of at that threshold mark where you can't let too many more points go.
Yeah.
Nice pass. Very nice pass out of that jump serve. And a free ball, so here's your opportunity. Oh, it's passed not too well. And that's brought up nice and high, which you should do. Nice play by Marianne Stafford. And Los Gatos keeps bringing the ball up, keeps digging. Brought out to Tracy Bassler. Ball's touched and brought back up by their marvelous defense. Los Gatos is playing some just tremendous defense.
Oh, look at the point.
And there's a point by Bear River.
Just good persistence, just following that ball, keeping it in play.
They're going to have to be as tough as Los Gatos here, and that was great play by Bear River. Bringing that ball back up, getting a point right now. And that ball, that's another.
Serving. What a serve that was.
Another great pass by Los Gatos, a good serve. Referee calling that Emily was attacking the ball. Well, the ball's out. The referee made a call there that Emily was attacking the ball beyond the 10-foot line and she would not be called for back row attack. A timeout called Los Gatos.
So timeout Los Gatos. A couple of quick points by the Bear River Bruins gets us back into this game. It's 9-8 Wildcats. Couple of forced errors there, and the Bruins are right back in it.
Yeah, they've climbed back in at 9-6 down, and they needed a couple points. They got them. Now they must continue to push.
Well, they're only a point down, and they've had just 3 or 4. It seems like just minor mishap errors that can probably be pretty easily corrected. You don't want this other team to get 10, 11 points, and I guess there's that urgency. Getting close to that 15, it's puts a little bit more pressure on the girls, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and you'll see the passing breakdown. You'll see a lot of breakdowns when it starts getting tight. The girls will get nervous. And that ball's hit nicely. A nice dig again. Very nice pass. And again, the middle attack just quite isn't on the ball there. Up late against the ball. And that's where Amy's going to be growing over the next year. She's a very, very good middle. And being just a junior, she's got plenty of time to grow here. This will hopefully be a good growing game for her, though. Amy set outside. She hits the ball.
Nice shot.
And that's the way to come back for Amy Kennedy. Come right back and attack them. And bury the ball. That's got to make her feel a whole lot better, Mark.
That I'll bet.
Okay,
so Amy Kennedy gets the ball back for the Bruins.
And Tracy Bassler serving. Oh, nice pass again. They're going to run. Oh, they call Amy Kennedy for being over the net and attacking the ball before it even crosses the plane of the net. That's too bad. It's very aggressive play. Mark, I don't mind seeing that by Amy. I'd like to see her. That means she's going up early now. So she's learning her lesson. And she's going after. It's a very nice adjustment she made. That's one of those areas I call a good error. Brings it out to Melissa Zahner. Melissa Zahner takes it to the corner. They're in good position to dig the ball. And there goes their big hitter again, just flailing away. Who's
that? Allison Kohler, number 4.
Number 4, doing her job again, bringing the ball outside, and that might be the difference in this game right here. Is they're really able to terminate with their outside hitters. No, Emily pushes that back to the corner. She's coming up with different places to put it each time.
She's working that shot, and it's worked for probably 30% of the time so far.
She's picking the corners. She took it to one corner one time. That time she was a much more difficult corner. It's very hard to put the ball there.
So the Bruins get the ball back. Down 2.
Nice serve.
8-10.
Ball's brought up. This will be 4 contacts, and there is the 4 contacts. And that's a point for Bear River. Within a point right now. Marianne Stafford got a really nice topspin. She had it going right there in that last serve.
9-10 Bruins serving for the tie.
Nice topspin again. That's good. Oh, I thought she might have caught it. That was a good serve. I don't know if I could let that go, Mark. I might have had to grab that ball. When it's this close, you don't want to watch balls like that go in.
I was going to say...
you can't, but they made a good call letting it go. Oh, bad pass there. Now they gotta make the adjustment. Oh, very nice play. Oh, they bring it right to the net.
Oh, nice dig by Emily.
And they got to get a block here. Here's a pretty big. Bring it right to the middle and down. Not in a position to actually dig the ball. We're underneath the hitter, actually waiting for a dink, and we really got to be ready to grab that ball as she hits hard angle.
Emily and Jane Boyer were working the right side of that net really hard. And
can they need to stop right here? They got Emily about ready to go to the front row, Mark, and that's going to make some difference because she's going to provide the firepower they might need to finish this game. Oh, that's a nice hit. Oh, nice up by the Wildcats. Beautiful up. And another nice hit by them. Emily's trying to do something with it. Her hitter was actually on the floor trying to dig that ball. And there's another nice hit by their outside hitter. They just got an awful lot of firepower out there, Mark.
Los Gatos, that's, former state champs, sectional champions.
They're bringing an awful lot of heat from the outside and probably a little bit more than we can bring from the outside right now.
I know you mentioned there's a rotation of these gals that goes back and forth in your front lines and then the back lines. And do the coaches set that up intentionally when a game starts so that they know that they've got the best players playing against the best players?
Yeah, they pretty much do that. And you'll see sometimes teams will go ahead and try to switch their players so their best players against a weaker player so they can take advantage of that. But then that kind of mixes things up because that means their weaker players is across from the other player's best player.
Yeah.
But generally, you want to match up your best players against their best players. So your best middle will be on their best middle, and that's the way you want to do it. They have two, I have to say, though, Mark. They've got two very good outside hitters. I can hardly tell the difference between them. Both their hitters, I think it's number 4 and number 9.
Yeah, they're both first-team all-conference players, too. Amy Grable, number 9, and, of course, Allison Kohler, number 4. We've seen a lot of her tonight.
And there's a little bit of a timid hit, and I don't think that's going to buy them what they need to have. They really need to attack those balls, Mark. I know the score's at 12, and they're afraid of making an error, but that's where if you're afraid of making an error, you're basically giving the ball to them and you build their confidence. And now you can see the Wildcats are relaxing quite a bit as the game is well within their, is getting close to the end.
13-9 Wildcats serving.
And a jump set by Emily. Nice jump set. The ball's ripped and dug again. And brought back to their outside and killed again. So you can see the signature play here, Mark. Pretty much they're going to play defense and then they're going to take the ball and rip it. They're getting awfully good swings on us, on our strikes.
14-9 Wildcats for the game, too.
Oh, that's going to be called a double. And that's going to be the game.
So Bruins start the second game off strong. We had a 4-1 lead, but to no avail. The Wildcats just seem to be playing a little bit more aggressive defense tonight.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about right here. I think at this level, Mark, you must play defense. All teams play defense at this level. It's very hard to play with offense only. And the Bruins, in my evaluation, have a pretty much an offensive-minded team here.
The Nevada County Game of the Week is underwritten by the following merchants.
Nevada County Week Game of the Week brought to you by the 49er Family Fun Park. Give the gift of fun this holiday season with gift certificates from the 49er Family Fun Park. Liberty Motors, the all-new 1999 Dodge Durangos are in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Come see them only at Liberty Motors next to the Pine Creek Auto Center. Minor Moe's Pizza, the best darn pizza in Grass Valley. Monique and Scott Bartosh supporting sports television in Nevada County. Minor Moe's, Freeman Lane in Grass Valley. And the Little Red Schoolhouse Educational Supply Store. Remember to give the gift of education for the holidays. Come in and ask Lynn about new games only at the Little Red Schoolhouse. Holiday gift certificates are also available. Sierra Care Physicians, their newly remodeled facility at Lake of the Pines, featuring Catherine Stevens, your women's health care specialist. Sierra Care Physicians. And Sierra Foothill Real Estate and Mortgage. The home of the week is coming to the game of the week. Your home has never been more valuable. List it with Sierra Foothills Real Estate and Mortgage. And the tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop, your bicycle headquarters since 1969. Come now for the bicycle tune-up special, the tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop. And of course, as always, Touchdown Productions, Nevada County's leader in television production. Join us every week on West Star, Channel 23, TCI Cable, Channel 11. And here we are at the McCrory Gym with 2 games down, and we've got the Los Gatos Wildcats up 2 games on the Bear River Bruins. Mark Wall, along with Mark Hegley, the boys' head volleyball coach here. And the Bruins need to get to work.
They need to get to work. This is, unfortunately, this is familiar territory for them. They've been down 2-1 already in sections, and they came back and won it. They need to bring it back here. This team of Los Gatos Wildcats is playing with an awful lot of good defense, so it's going to be awfully hard to overcome it. On the first pass is a shank, which is not what they want to see. And here we go back to the outside, number 4. Oh, there we go. A miss. I haven't seen her do that enough.
I think the first time Allison's missed the ball or didn't get it over the net. So
yeah, Allison's playing pretty good today.
We'll side out Bruins 0-0 here in the 3rd game.
Nice pass right to target, and the dump, no one home. I think that was a picture of a very slow-moving defense. So I don't know if the Bruins are getting tired or they're just worried or what, but just not reacting to the ball in that time.
That seemed totally unexpected.
Yeah. Brought back to the middle to Emily. They go up the double block, and the ball is blocked out of bounds. You can see what's happening here, Mark. I can see an adjustment being made by the Wildcats here. They pretty much know where the hitters are, and they're going to put at least 2 blockers on the key hitters. So You can see the Bruins are not using much right side attack, so they're not respecting the right side attack at all. They're moving 2 blockers up front. And ball's brought up. Bring it back to Emily again. See if she can do it again. The digger is right there, brought up nicely. Running in front of the hitter. There's 2 blockers there, too. Right now, the tempo of the game Bear River's playing is just a little bit slow. And a net's called.
So a player hits the net.
On basically Marianne Stafford. I believe that was, no. Yeah, that was Marianne.
So 0-0 here in the 3rd game. The Wildcats serving.
And Ashley, another pass back to the 10-foot line. Gives us problems. The ball's hit out. Just can't say it enough, unfortunately. Passing, passing, passing.
Well, it almost seems like there's a frustration that could be setting in.
No, this one's passed over the net this time, but it's blocked. Nice job, Marianne Stafford. That was a humongous block.
Marianne gets it over. We can only hope that the Wildcats, being up 2 games to none,
you won't
maybe
see
settling back a little bit. And,
that was a big block when the Bruins were reeling a little bit there with their poor passing. I'm going to go up with a jump serve and attack it and see if it's cleanly out. That's unfortunate because they really need Emily to step up and serve. No more missed serves. Enough of the girls have missed them. Now just slide right back out, Mark.
Wildcats have a 1-0 lead here in this 3rd game. Best of 5 tonight.
Ball set back to the right side and hit by Tracy and easily dug by the middle back. And they, number 9, that nice outside hitter, crushes it cross court. The ball is dug this time. And Emily hits that one out of bounds.
Close.
Well, Emily is a couple misses for Emily, and she's got to stop doing that. This team can't afford her to hardly even miss the ball, unfortunately. So here we go. The fans are starting to do some cheering here.
The fans have been pretty quiet tonight.
Pretty quiet so far. It's time they step up, and maybe that'll help the girls out a little bit.
Side out Bear River, 0-2.
Ball set middle and attack.
Oh, there's a nice play.
And middle attack, no block, no dig. And Terry Stafford, the coach, is asking for a throw, but he's not going to get it.
Well, side out Wildcats 2-0 here in this 3rd game.
Pass by Tracy Basser, good pass, it's brought up. Nice dig.
Oh.
Ball's brought up again, though, nicely. Ball's blocked and brought up again off the block, and nobody there.
Well, we're seeing the Wildcat girls on the floor, and we're just not seeing the Bruin girls on the floor.
Yeah, it's just, that's what it is right now, Mark. It's just a much better defense, and the defense of the Wildcats starting to take over pretty much in this game. Ball set outside of Melissa Zahner. Melissa Zahner brings it back across court. Ball's blocked and dug again. And ball hit in by their outside hitters.
In.
Yep, same thing. Block, a dig, and they're there to pick the ball up.
Well, it's Amy Grable, their other first-team all-conference player. And Amy Grable, Allison Kohler with the Wildcats are showing why they're first-team all-conference tonight.
Yeah, they're pretty much the bread and butter of this team, and unless we can block them or get them to pass a little bit worse so they don't have those beautiful sets to pull off, that's what the matter's going to be. But basically, they're making some really easy plays out of our outside hitting. If you look at it, it's basically their outside hitters versus our outside hitters right now, and they're basically controlling us. They're digging the balls from their outsides, and they're hitting with tremendous amount of power from their outsides.
This is a tough Wildcat team, and appreciate the fact that there are only 2 seniors on this Wildcats team.
Yeah, that's incredible. They're going to have some fun year next year also. And one of those juniors is actually one of these outside hitters that are playing real well, which is number 4, Allison Kohler. Oh, blocked again. Another fine block. And now I'm sure frustration's got to be coming in because we just can't seem to hit past these blockers. The Bruins are trying mightily. They try to dink that time, and the dink was blocked. So dinks are being blocked, hits are being blocked, and there we're just too late to pass the ball. Ball set to their outside hitter. Emily jump sets that to the middle, and we're just not striking the ball there, Mark. I mean, Amy's got to get up and hit because that's what they'll do. The way I see it right now, Mark, it's either you hit or you be hit upon.
That just seems like they're playing defense, and the Wildcats are just really going after the ball. And
they're going and striking every ball, and now we're starting to play timid, which is not going to get us any more points.
The Wildcats have an early 6-0 lead here in the third game.
And here comes their big hitter, and
oh, nice dig that was.
And the ball's out. What the Bruins have to start doing now is they got to forget the score and play as if actually they're winning and strike the ball hard, because by not hitting the ball, they're not going to accomplish anything. This team has got way too much foot speed. And there's a strike, but they're there to dig it. Very nice defense. They're back to their outside, and their outside wins. It's as simple as that, Mark. Not much math in this game.
Amy Grable.
Their outside hitters are absolutely killing the Bruins tonight. Playing a very, very nice game, and we can't get to those balls.
Yeah, give it to the Wildcats. They're playing their game tonight, and it's showing.
Now there's a shank. Oh, look at that hustle. Beautiful hustle. Wildcats not giving up on any ball, which is the way you have to play.
All these Wildcat gals are on the floor going for the ball. And down 8-0. The Bruins have the ball back.
It's a pretty big deficit to come back from now. Down 2-0 and 8-0. This will be one worth the papers if they can bring it back, I'll tell you. This is... Oh, Marianne just puts it right into the net. Not taking too much time with that serve, and got to take a little bit more time and focus. Just a little bit more.
You know, the Los Gatos Wildcats beginning to taste victory here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice hit.
Jane Boyer goes ahead and strikes the ball, goes after it. Down 8-0, swings fearlessly, and that's what they need, Mark.
Jane Boyer, number one of the highlights for the Bruins tonight. She's played hard. We just can't seem to get clicking on all 8 cylinders.
No, it's when it's time to serve, then we miss a serve, and our digging has not been what we need. Our passing off of their attacks. Again, we're transitioning to a free ball to them, which is just too much to give them. Oh, look at that. The setter tries to dump, which... I don't know, Mark. The way they're playing, I'd probably just set the outside again. I'd keep going to that well as long as I possibly can, because apparently the Bruins tonight cannot stop it. And this one will probably come back out to number 4. And here it comes back to her. And the ball's dug. Nice dig by Bear River. Ball set inside too much. Oh, look at that. Look at that scrambling on the floor again. Players all over the floor for the Wildcats.
Wildcats everywhere. Bruins get the point. It's now 2-8.
As the Bruins crawl back into this match. Oh, that falls out. That's going to make it difficult.
We've just seen a lot of those long ones tonight, haven't we? On the serve.
Just too many missed serves tonight, and for the fact they're not passing that well, you just can't afford those. You can't afford mistakes in more than one skill area. And right now they're breaking down in 2 skill areas, which is both passing and serving. Ball's passed poorly, brought up. Jane's going to go ahead and try to give it an attack off her feet. A down ball, brought it to their outside. And that outside just absolutely takes care of the ball, Mark.
Allison's right there just to hammer it. And
I think I'd give her the ball every time I possibly can.
She's got her game on.
Their outside hitting is absolutely destroying us. Oh, ball's passed not too well again. Getting us in a little bit of trouble, brought right back to the net. This time a middle attack and no defense. Emily got to get up there and get to that ball. She basically did not react to the middle attack.
10-2 Wildcats here in the third game. And believe me, don't take anything away from these Los Gatos Wildcats. This is one strong team. There are only 2 seniors on this team, Mark. And they've obviously set themselves up for the next couple of years for a pretty strong team.
Yeah, I think they're going to be... unfortunately, I think they're going to hit a big roadblock in the next match. They'll be playing the number 1 seed if they do get through with this match, as we would. It's a very, very tough team they have to go through, but they're certainly setting themselves...
Do you know what that team is?
Yeah, it's probably going to be El Molino. El Molino's playing the 8th seed, and they should dispatch with that team very quickly and very easily. El Molino's out of Forestville. Very, very good team and very big, much bigger than what you see out here.
Well, these Wildcats have been in the Norcal finals, 93, 94, and 95, so they're used to
Nice set.
getting there.
Ball's brought back up, bring it back outside again. I would do this all day again. And we have a hard time passing those balls. Ball was
They've
blocked.
been going to her all night long.
Yeah, ball was partially blocked, and we simply can't get to the balls. And again, that's back to where the server seems to be passing. It's back to the whole passing philosophy of not being able to get to the ball. Oh, that ball's brought down and passed up easily. And there's a dink, and we can't get to it.
So the Wildcats tasting a victory here with a 12-2 lead here in the third and possibly final game.
Now Bear River's got to get a stop right here. It's about time, Mark. This game could still turn around. Ball's not passed too well again, and that gives us problems. Oh, nice dig. Nice dig by Marianne Stafford. Brought to Emily. Emily puts the ball out. Marianne had a nice dig. And there's another point for the Wildcats as they simply just roll on. They roll on behind that great defense.
They know where they're at now.
Very focused. They're just taking care of business. And there we are, confused again. And
now they're 1 point away from game point and victory here tonight on the road.
That'll be 3-0. Oh, that ball's buried. Maybe one of those last statements.
Well, there's no quit there in Emily, that's for sure.
No, she took that ball straight down, and unfortunately, they just needed more of that tonight, and they just can't bring the ball down to the court. They're taking the ball deep to the corners, and they just need to bring the ball down. She buried that ball, and that's what they need. Oh, she gets a piece of that. Oh, Emily. Oh, nice roll move by Emily. Jane brings the ball over the net. Jane Boyer. They set to the middle, and oh, nice dig. They'll bring this outside. No, they bring it to the middle. They throw the ball. This time they make that call. This time they make that call they didn't make earlier. They call that throw. Earlier they did not make that call. This time they make that call. Now the other coach is upset. So you make the call one time, one coach gets upset, and the next time the other coach gets upset.
Bruins 3, Wildcats 14.
Now there's another dig, another nice hit by Tracy Bassler, but simply not able to put the ball away is the big difference. The ball goes long and deep instead of coming down and hard, and it's just the difference is the outside hitting. It's such a force with these Wildcats. They really do have exceptional outside hitters.
Amy Grable's hit it hard all night long, and now the Wildcats are serving for the match, the game.
And that's it. The last
all
point. Over. There's the match.
Well, the Wildcats of Los Gatos come into McCrory Gym here at Bear River and finish up Game 3, 15-3. And Mark, we started off just great, but lost that first game 17-15, and it seemed to kind of take the wind out of our sails.
Yeah, I think the girls, a little bit of nervousness got on it. There's a lot of girls on the Bruin team that Los Gatos team, the Wildcats have a lot of club players who play all year. They're used to this kind of pressure. Bear River pretty much has got just a few club players on that team, and a lot of them, this is a first taste, so maybe this will be good for them next year. A lot of those girls coming back will be used to this.
Well, a pretty good showing tonight.
I'm going to go hug my daughter real quick.
Mark, thank you. So tonight, we were hopeful that the Bruins could come out victors tonight. But unfortunately, the Los Gatos Wildcats were just a little too tough for us. 3 games out of the best of 5. Game 1, which is a really hard-fought game, took up about 40 minutes time, and we went from 14-13, 15-14, 15-16. But to no avail, the Wildcats pulled it out in a real squeaker, 17-15 in this first game. The second game, the Bruins went off to a 14-1 lead, and yes, that is Mark Hagley, who's the boys volleyball coach, varsity volleyball coach, and of course just consoling his daughter Emily, who had a really great game, and you could see that she was trying to take on the weight of the entire team on her shoulders, but she just couldn't take out this really great Wildcat team, who has 4 first-team all-conference players. And right now, I think we're going to bring Gil in for an interview. Gil, are you there?
Yeah, Mark, I'm right here, and the crowd is stunned. I can see the faces on the crowd. It's the end of the season for Bear River, and a lot of emotion being played out right now in the stands. The parents of the students have, you know, just been with the team all season long through the ups and downs that they've had. And let's try and get give me this page right here. We'll get a shot at talking to some of the Los Gatos girls.
And now Gil's going to interview one of the Los Gatos Wildcats.
Okay, Mark, I'm over here with well, let's come over here then a little bit. I'm over here with Lorinda Eggers. All right, we'll go over here to camera too. What a game tonight for you guys.
It was great. I'm glad that we won since we came so far.
Well, both the teams have come so far. Now, you lost in this...
Driving.
That's right. It would have been a long bus ride home, huh?
Yeah. No, but both teams have come far with their playing and everything, and this team was great.
Now, what about your loss in the section finals? That had to be hard for your team.
That was really hard. The game could have gone either way, but we hope we can go all the way to state and win Norcals.
Well, you've taken that first step tonight, coming all the way up here to Bear River and playing a really good game.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad that we won.
All right, and over here we have number 4.
Allison's really played a hard game tonight for us. She's a first-team all-conference, and she showed it tonight, Gil.
First-team all-conference player. You know, you lost the section for the first place. How did you feel after that game right there?
Well, I thought we played a really hard match, and we worked really hard. It could have gone either way. Yeah, we both had a good match. Presentation, played really hard.
Allison, it only seemed like you missed one shot tonight, Allison. It seemed like you only missed one shot all night. You had a great night.
He says it seemed like you only missed one shot.
I probably missed more, but...
Now, what was the secret tonight? I know when we were watching the game, it seemed like that outside hitting was really the key.
Yeah, that's what I usually hit, so sometimes I go in the middle and hit twos and stuff, but...
So she was saying, Lorena was saying it was a long bus ride all the way up here.
Oh yeah, it was like 4 hours long. We came here and played our best, so...
What was the mood of the team after coming in second over at the section and knowing that you guys would have to go on the road?
Well, we were kind of disappointed, but we knew we just had to keep our spirits high and play as hard as we could.
And what did the coach tell you?
He just said that we played a really good match against Presentation, and we just need to play as hard as we can, thinking that we can do it, we can go all the way.
What's in store for you after this season's over?
I'm going to be playing club, and I don't know.
You haven't filled any scholarship offers or anything, or committed to any schools?
Not yet. I'm only a junior, so I'll be probably doing the next.
Oh, she's only a junior, Mark.
She's only a junior, a first-team all-conference, only a junior.
First team.
You'd be very proud. This Los Gatos ladies, the Wildcats, really played very well tonight.
Right, first team all-conference junior. Well, that means you got a whole nother year. But just go to college now.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much for spending some time with us, and congratulations on your victory tonight, and good luck to your team as it continues on its way in the Norcals.
Thanks.
All right. So there she is right there.
You know, Gil, these Wildcat ladies, Gilbert, they were the 1993 state champions, not division champions, state champions. The coach, Joe, that was his first year coaching this Los Gatos ladies team. They have four first team all-conference players on their team. They were in the They're in the Norcal finals, 93, 94, and 95. This team knows how to win playoff volleyball games. They know what they're doing. They're coached so well. They have a talent pool in the Los Gatos area. And, of course, they showed how good they are tonight.
Well, let's try and find Joe Rip, the coach. I was speaking with him earlier, and there he is over there.
Gilbert, get the coach in the green shirt. His name's Joe. Here
he comes right here. Here he is, the victorious coach, Joe Rip. Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
What a great victory! The first game was really, really tight.
Yeah, I thought we were a little sluggish, to be honest. We had a 4-hour, 5-hour bus drive, so that kind of, I think our play showed. But we picked it up, especially in that third game. We started playing defense and passing the ball like I know we could, so it was nice to kind of finish on a high note.
Yeah, after you won that first game, what did you tell the girls?
Just that we needed to settle down. I think we were a little tight. We didn't have our normal big crowd, so I think our play kind of showed. But just to relax and start playing defense like I know we can, and they put it together finally.
Are you pulling a big crowd down there?
Yeah, we get some good crowds. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the crowd was a little bit sparse here tonight. Mark, what do you think about that?
Well, it was a great first game, but when they won 17-15, it kind of took the wind out of the sails, and the Los Gatos Wildcats showed their stuff. They came here. They knew they had to win. They didn't want the Lady Bruins to get in this game tonight. Not at all.
Mark was saying that you did not want the Lady Bruins to get into this game.
No, that's correct. We wanted to keep the crowd out of it the best we could. And I know that they were missing a player, and I think maybe they were down. Their confidence was down a little bit because of that, and we didn't really want them to think they could play with us. So I think it was very important that we won that first game. For us, also, I think at times when we've lost the first game, our play has been affected by it. So I think we did a good job to settle down and push those last couple points in the beginning of the first game.
Now, speaking of losing the first game, you guys lost in the section finals. What did that do to the team?
I don't think it affected us that much, to be honest. It was a great match. We won the first two games. We lost to the first seed. We were the 6th seed, so we came out and really played well the first two games. And then presentation kind of raised their level of play. So it was a battle. I mean, we lost and ended up losing in the 5th game, 16-14. So it was disappointing, but I think the girls know that they played well and they fought, and so they had nothing to feel sorry, to be down about.
Well, we were talking to a couple of them before that, and Allison was saying that they were disappointed with that, but they just had to stay focused and come along and play the rest of the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're focused on hopefully getting back to the finals if we can, Norcal finals, and who knows, maybe seeing presentation again. I mean, anyone can win it. Top 4 teams, any one of the 8 teams that were in this division could have won it. So we're hoping to try to go up to El Molino and pull one out and get back to the finals.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on a tough victory tonight, especially the first couple games, and good luck to you the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
All right, there he is, the coach of the Los Gatos girls.
We've got Terry over here.
Maybe we can get a few words over here with Terry. Terry, kind of a tough loss tonight.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the way the girls played. I mean, without Alicia playing middle, I thought Amy stepped up and did a good job, and that put her in a tough position, going in there and taking that spot during Norcals, because there's no weak teams during Norcals. So I think the girls dug a lot of balls. They did a lot of good things. So I hope they're happy with how they played, and even though they lost.
Well, that first game was very telling. I mean, it seemed that you were playing, right on heads up with them in that first game. It could have gone either way there.
Absolutely. At 13-12, when we had to serve, we had momentum. We definitely could have had that game right there, and it probably would have changed. Obviously, would have changed that whole match.
Now, you had some powerful serving tonight from Emily, who just has an amazing jump serve.
Well, I'll tell you, there's not very many girls that can jump serve like that. A lot of girls try, and a lot of coaches have the girls continue to work on it, and some of them, and probably most of them shouldn't be, but she does have a lot of control and a lot of power. So.
She got 3 points there in a row in that first game, and before Los Gatos called the timeout, and it really seemed to be a turning point there.
Yeah, that was a turning point. But what it really came down to was they dug a few more balls than we did. That really, as far as turning points, it was the digging of more balls.
Well, it seemed like they were killing you from the outside over here, those outside hitters that were coming down in there, and there seemed to be no answer to that problem.
Well, actually, we lined up to get in line with the arm swing of the hitter on the sideline. We just stepped in too far or slid the wrong way on the arm swing, and we let too many balls get by us. That's the bottom line on that.
And that ultimately, I think, gave them a lot of easy points.
Yeah, they got a lot of points off of that. I think if you were to pick something that gave them momentum, that would be it.
Right, and as a coach, you're going to be going to that shot over and over again if the other team can't answer it.
Absolutely. You go with what works until they start picking it up. You go to a certain hitter until they start blocking her, and you keep running plays that work until they stop it. That's just the concept of volleyball.
Now that the season's over, and obviously you can't reflect back the whole time, just in a couple of minutes here, but, just some of the highlights that come to your mind.
I think the highlights is this team has gone through more. This is my 25th year coaching.
Wow, 25th year.
I have never seen so many things happen in a year as has happened to this team. And the resiliency of the girls, I thought was very impressive. They hung in there when things weren't going well. When we found out we had to forfeit all those matches at the beginning of the year, when they got to me, I thought I was going to have to do a big speech and a big counseling session with them to get them ready for that next match. And I'll tell you, I didn't hardly have to say anything. They just really were mentally tough after they found this all out. And I'm just really happy with their resiliency.
Well, they did go through a lot of turmoil, off-court turmoil, during the season, and it actually pushed them down a little bit in the power rankings for the playoffs. But to come all the way through like they did, is really a tremendous, attribute to the team.
Well, I'll tell you, most groups, you would have to go so far out of your way to get a team ready when so many things like that happen. These guys really, when we were at Oakdale, number 1 seed, we should have been number 1, 2, or 3, but they were the number 1 seed, okay? When we went down there and we went down, got down 2 games, they just flat out said themselves, I didn't even have to tell them. They just said, we refuse to lose. And that is characteristic of how they won sections. They just refuse to lose.
Well, that's what we saw in the first game tonight, and I'm sorry that the rest of the games didn't, turn out that way. But congratulations on a very fine season, and we're very happy to be here tonight and be a small part of it.
Well, I appreciate you guys being here. That was very nice of you. Thanks a lot.
Well, it was the game of the week. All right, Terry, thanks. All right, Terry Stafford there, the head coach of the Bear River Bruins. The Lady Bruins. And we're going to take a break right now, Mark, and thank some of our nice underwriters and sponsors that bring you the game of the week every week. Mark, why don't you do that, and we'll try and get Emily for us.
The Nevada County Game of the Week is underwritten by the following merchants.
Automotive City, located at the famous Colfax Y. Winterize your car with Eric in Automotive City. The House of Print and Copy, the print shop that thinks it's a copy store for all your holiday printing needs. Remember, Sandy and Patty, the House of Print and Copy, 11501 Nevada City Highway. And SPD Markets, your local IGA stores with 2 locations to serve you. Nevada City in the Seven Hills Business District, Grass Valley in the Kmart Center. SPD Markets, hometown proud for Nevada Union. High Sierra Divers, learn to scuba dive from the pros. Complete sales, service, and rentals for all your scuba needs. It's High Sierra Divers, 217 Palm Avenue. And Nevada City Auto Parts, located in the Seven Hills Business District, celebrating 50 years in business. It's Nevada City Auto Parts on Searles Avenue. Henson Brothers Construction Company and HBE Rentals. Get the job done right with equipment and supplies. From Henson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The Computer Shop. Get your free computer repair estimates for both IBM and Macs at the Computer Shop, your Christmas computer gift store. 1253 East Main Street in the Holiday Center. And, of course, Touchdown Productions. Here we are at the McCrory Gym. And, Gil, I think we've got a real special guest tonight.
Yes, we do, Mark, and thank you very much for thanking those wonderful sponsors of the Nevada County Game of the Week. Remember to please, at your convenience, swing by their facilities and tell them thanks a lot for bringing you sports in Nevada County. And with me right now is one of the seniors on the team, Emily Higley. Emily, what a great season you guys have had.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun this year. I mean, we reached 2 of our goals and had a couple hurdles in the way, but we made it, and so had a great season. You have to lose sometimes, so.
Well, that's true. The season will come to an end at one point or another, and you've played competitive volleyball and other sports for a number of years, and, you know, seasons come and seasons go.
Yeah, this will be great. I mean, from now, we're looking forward to playing college next year, and it's been a great season. I'm going to really miss these girls, and it was too bad Alicia couldn't be here tonight, and I'm sure if she was, she would have had a great time too.
Now, you know, we had your dad as the color commentator.
That was interesting because it's so fun. I'm so used to hearing him yell things while I was playing, and he wasn't saying anything. I mean, he was saying stuff, but nothing that I could hear. So it was kind of interesting. I'm sure he had a great time. I'm sure he loved it.
Well, and he did a very good job, right, Mark?
Absolutely, did a great job.
I was commenting in the truck on what a natural he was, a volleyball commentator.
Yeah, he's been watching it for a long time, and he just loves it. He can't get enough of it. Whenever we go to tournaments, all he does is watch. We'll go get food, and he'll stay there just watching volleyball.
Well, I can tell you from listening to the commentary that he was doing that he was very, very proud of number 11.
Yeah, I guess he is very proud of me. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes, but yeah, it's nice.
Going to school, Gil.
Now, you said you're looking forward to playing some ball in college. Have you committed to any schools yet?
Yeah, I've committed to Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, that's way past Combi Center over there.
Yeah, I know. I went up there and I really liked the town. I liked the area. So I'm really excited. The girls are great. The coach was great. So it'll be a lot of fun.
And they gave you a scholarship to go over there? Or?
They gave me a scholarship. It's great.
Sounds great to me. And
does she know any of the other players who are going to be there?
Mark wants to know if you know, are any of the other players going to that school with you, or just you?
No, I'm just going there. And Alicia's going to Long Beach, so, and they're great. So yeah.
All right, we heard that she's going to Long Beach State, which is one of the top schools for volleyball in Division I.
Mm-hmm. It's number 1, and she's had some great coaches down there, and I'll be proud to say, hey, yeah, I set her back in high school.
Right. Well, these are special times for you girls, you know, and all through the season and the years that you've been playing here. Tell me what it was like to go through the sections this year.
It was great. We were so pumped up. We wanted it so badly, especially, being here 2 years ago for section playoffs and coming so close but not getting it. So we really wanted it this year, and we're fired up and did really well. I'm really happy with how we did, especially in sections.
And what about some of the girls that you're playing with here for the last time tonight, some of your friends?
Yeah, I'm really going to miss a couple girls. Like Melissa Zahner, she's a senior. She's been great. She's really helped me through the season. And Jane Boyer was a real inspiration this year to our team, and she worked hard all the time. I mean, you can guarantee that she gives 100%. And, of course, Alicia. I mean, I don't know if – I'm just going to miss her. She's a lot of fun to be with.
So as this is your last game. Now, you don't do any other sports besides volleyball?
No, I used to, but I kind of focused on volleyball. It's a big commitment playing club if you want to go on to college and stuff, so yeah.
What were the other sports that you did?
In high school, I just did track freshman year, and I was starting at sophomore year, but then I stopped before we did any meets. And then when I was younger, I did everything you could think of. But when I got to high school, it was too hard with schoolwork and volleyball, so it's been fun.
Well, a great career and certainly some great high school memories for you. Although the Los Gatos team played very well tonight, though.
Yeah, they played really well. I mean, they're a good competition, and I think that if we played really well against them, and too bad that third game we could have done better. That was kind of disheartening to see how we finished, but all in all, it's been a really great season, and the girls did really good tonight, so I'm really happy.
And what did Terry say to you girls over there when he had you guys over there right after the game?
He just said, thank you for a great season, said kind of goodbye to the seniors, and he's just, just kind of gave us the break. So I don't know. That's it.
All right. Well, listen, thank you very much for spending a few moments with us, and congratulations on your fine season, and good luck to you at the college level. We'll be looking out for you.
Thanks.
Okay, there she is, number 11, Emily Hagel. Mark, let's try and thank some of our underwriters one more time.
Okay,
and
Gilbert.
We'll try and find Dick Werntz, the principal of Bear River.
Yeah, no, it's too bad Alicia Thomas was not here tonight because with this loss tonight, of course, Alicia will not be playing high school ball again. You know, she was the number 1 recruited mid hitter in the entire country. So Alicia was really missed tonight, being one of the top players in the entire country.
She's a tremendous player, and she was missed tonight, and Terry was concerned about that prior to the match. But, you know, the girls represented themselves well, especially in that first game. You know, and showed that they can go toe-to-toe with Los Gatos, and unfortunately, though, it just didn't work out in games 2 and 3.
Everybody had their opportunity. It just went the other way tonight, and again, nothing to be sorry about. Emily, especially, you had a great year, and only the best to you. And I'm sure whatever college you're going to, I didn't get the name of it, but you'll do real well.
Okay, let's thank those underwriters now.
The Nevada County Game of the Week is underwritten by the following merchants.
The 49er Family Fun Park. Give the gift of fun this holiday season with gift certificates from the 49er Family Fun Park, 314 Railroad Avenue in Grass Valley. And Liberty Motors, the all-new 1999 Dodge Durango in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Come see them only at the Liberty Motors next to the Pine Creek Center. Minor Mo's Pizza, the best darn pizza in Grass Valley. Monique and Scott Bardosh supporting sports television in Nevada County. Minor Mo's Pizza. And the Little Red Schoolhouse, educational supply store. Remember the gift of education for the holidays? Come in and ask Lynn about new games only at the Little Red Schoolhouse. Sierra Care Physicians, their newly remodeled facility in Lake of the Pines, featuring Catherine Stevens, your women's healthcare specialist. Sierra Care Physicians. Sierra Foothill Real Estate and Mortgage. The home of the week is coming to the game of the week. Your home has never been more valuable. List it with Sierra Foothills Real Estate and Mortgage. And Tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop, your bicycle headquarters since 1969. Come in now for their bicycle tune-up special. Tour of Nevada City Bicycle Shop, 457 Sacramento Street in Nevada City. And of course, Touchdown Productions, Nevada County's leader in television production. Join us every week on West Star Channel 23 and on TCI Channel Cable 11. Our primetime telecast is at 8 p.m. Saturday and Wednesday. The program is repeated at midnight and airs at 8 a.m. Thursday and Sunday mornings. And I believe we've got one more guest with Gilbert this evening. Gilbert?
Yeah, thank you, Mark. I am here with the principal, Dick Werntz. There we are. Okay, Dick, good evening.
Good evening.
And we were just talking about last night's basketball game and what a fantastic finish it was. Let us all know about that.
Well, we had a great game last night. Tabalea hit a three-pointer right at the buzzer, tied it up 60-60, and we went into overtime, and we had them 64-60 and lost a thriller 66-64. But the crowd was really into it, and it was a real good opener for Jack McCrory and his Chargers. So we're pretty excited about boys basketball this year.
Well, you know, last week we were producing the Meet the Miners, Meet the Bruins game over at Ally Gym, and saw the Bear River boys in action, and they look pretty good. They look like they're going to have a good team.
You know, they look good in spots, but I thought they didn't play as well as I had anticipated in that game. But boy, last night it was we're used to getting beat by Folsom by about 20 points at the beginning of the year, and I think they're probably further ahead than they've been the last 10 years, to be honest with you.
Well, I know Jack's got some high expectations, although he downplays it. When I talk to him, he goes, "Well, we got a lot of work to do," you know. But the team really is, you know, a reflection of him, and they're always going to be in there trying.
Yeah, he has a great group this year. I know he's excited about working with this group because it's a fine group of boys, and I think that there's some big surprises there. The big one to me is Silvermaster, who at 6'5", 222 actually looks very improved. I think is going to be strong on the boards, and I think some of the other kids have come a long way. So he has some quickness at the point guard with Tabalea, some three-point shooters, and they were 2 points away in the opener. I think it's going to be a great year for him.
Now, since we're talking about basketball, we have to mention the Lady Bruins coming off that incredible 33-1 season.
Well, it's every year. It's hard to believe that Dwayne Gansky does such a great job. And I had talked to him a couple days ago, and he was a little disappointed in the scrimmage last Saturday. And he made it sound like every one of the teams worked him over. But yesterday they scrimmaged Florin, and I know they handled them, did a real good job. And I think he was very pleased with what he saw. And I think with when you see Jane Boyer out there in volleyball and look at her vertical leap and look at the fact that Tawny Halverson's going to be out there pretty soon from a championship cross-country team, I think you can see they're going to be tough to beat again. I'm still betting that it's going to be a close game against NU.
Well, the game against NU that he's referring to will be here at McCrory Gymnasium, and I believe it's January 16th, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I reminded Dwayne that we need to advertise the fact that he's only lost 3 games in the history of this school since he's been the coach here in this gym. One of them by 1 point, one of them by 2 points, and one of them by 5. So as good as the Miners are, and we know they're outstanding and that we're definitely outgunned, I think it's going to be a great game this year, no matter what.
Well, you know, we just happened to talk to Craig Strom today. He called me up because they were playing Kennedy over at the West Gym, and he was wondering if we were going to come out there and televise that game, which naturally we are going into basketball. But I told him that, you know, we were coming down here for the volleyball game because it was the Norcal finals, and, you know, that was the more pivotal game.
Right. Well, you know, I think these kids in volleyball have done a great job this year. There have been a lot of obstacles, and these kids have overcome injuries and small numbers, done a great job. They deserve a lot of credit. Terry Stafford's done a fine job. They deserve our support.
Now, and they have overcome a lot of adversity. You know, we all read in the newspaper about the grade situation, and they had to forfeit a few games out of that. That's a situation that very rarely comes up.
It's only come up twice in the history of our high school in 13 years. Once we had a player who was actually living in our attendance area but really belonged in another attendance area, and he didn't even understand the rules. And we forfeited the 3 football games the first year that Terry Logue was here, and that was 11 years ago. And then this year, you know, we had a lot of problems with people in and out of offices. We had a mold problem. We moved all kinds of people everywhere, and it was just a difficult situation this year for everybody. And unfortunately, that occurred. But those girls rebounded, came right back, and actually ended up being tied for a league championship, which was amazing. So in spite of that 3-game handicap, they still did it. So that's a credit to them and to their coach.
Which just goes to show you how much they would have run away with it had they been able to keep those 3 games.
There's no doubt about that. This was a real talented team. But sometimes with talent, you know, you have as many challenges as when you have a bunch of kids that are all equal. So I think Terry did a good job as a coach, and even though they had to overcome some obstacles, obviously winning a section championship, they had a great year.
Now, the resiliency of the girls certainly was an important factor. But as you look back over the season now with this team and everything, what were some of the other factors you think that made them so good?
You know, I think the fact that you have an athlete like Emily Hegley who's a versatile player that really can play as a setter, can play as an outside hitter, a middle hitter, she can be a blocker. She can do whatever she wants to, and she's a good leader. When you have somebody like that who has such a great attitude, and then, of course, you have the presence of an athlete like Alicia Thomas, who is so strong physically and so big and so overpowering, she can be overwhelming. And then the other kids, I think, work real hard. There's always been a strong work ethic in the volleyball program. It was a good combination, and I went down and saw them play at Oakdale and come back from a 2-game deficit, and I was absolutely amazed. You know, Alicia Thomas, 27 kills. The kids just did an amazing job. So I think the fact that they were explosive and could overcome obstacles was a big factor, because they could beat anybody on a given day, and I mean anybody.
Now, Alicia obviously couldn't be here tonight. There was some illness involved, and the team was missing her. She has to, you know, miss being out here.
I think so. Her presence is absolutely critical. It's obvious that if she were here this evening, I think this game would have gone 5. I don't know. This was a good team. You never know. I like their resiliency, too. I like the way they played defense. They were very, very cohesive, and they seemed to keep the ball in play when I thought it was going to be killed. And it could have been a tough match either way, but I think she could have been the difference. You know, it's obvious when you see her and what she can do, like down at Oakdale, 27 kills. It speaks for itself. She's quite an athlete.
Well, and unfortunately, we didn't get to see her this year as a telecast because this is the very first volleyball game that we've done with you guys.
Well, that's too bad because you're going to hear about her in college. She's a great athlete. She and Emily are legitimate Division I players. It's just very rare when you have two on one team. But the thing that she has is a phenomenal vertical leap and just tremendous athleticism and size. So there's no doubt that she is for real, and I think she's going to do very, very well at Long Beach.
Well, I think some of our football telecasts got in the way. And, you know, football, it seems like it's such a short season, especially when there is no playoffs, you know, at the end, and it had to go down to the last game. But it just seems like I was just telling Mark last week that it just seems like yesterday we were at the Meet the Miners, Meet the Bruins up at NU, and now all of a sudden, boom, it's basketball season.
I don't know what it is about the fall sports, but the fall always seems to go the fastest to me. You know, and yet when you look at the number of days, it really isn't that much different. The winter sports seem to last the longest, and I think that is just because the fact that we've had so much success in girls basketball. They've carried that thing to a state championship 3 times and a NorCal another time. I think that extended season makes the difference and makes it seem like it's a lot longer.
Well, we will be back for basketball, Dick, and unfortunately there'll be no more volleyball. But you know, we have some exciting coverage coming with both the boys and the Lady Bruins coming up here, and we're looking forward to a great season.
Well, I'm really excited about it. It's just I'm really pleased and very proud to have 2 outstanding basketball coaches that are just men of real character, and they do a great job with the boys and the girls. And I think we're just very, very fortunate to have them stick with these sports as long as they have. And I think as long as you have Jack and Dwayne coaching these teams, we're going to have good teams every year.
Well, you have an outstanding program here, and congratulations on all the success that you guys have.
Well, it's a credit to the coaches and how hard these kids work, and all the community support from the parents and people down here.
All right, well, thanks a lot, community.
Thank you.
All right, Dick, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, Dick Werntz there, the principal of Bear River, who's got an outstanding school working here, outstanding organization, outstanding coaches. Mark, let's thank these underwriters one more time and wrap this thing up.
The Nevada County Game of the Week is underwritten by the following merchants.
Automotive City, located at the famous Colfax Y. Winterize your car with Eric at Automotive City. It's automotive repair at a price that's fair. Automotive City. And the House of Print and Copy, the print shop that thinks it's a copy store. For all of your holiday printing needs, remember Sandy and Patty at the House of Print and Copy, 11501 Nevada City Highway. SPD Markets, your local IGA store with 2 locations to serve you, Nevada City and the Seven Hills Business District, Grass Valley and the Kmart Center. SPD Markets, hometown proud for Nevada Union and Bear River Sports. And High Sierra Divers, learn to scuba dive from the pros, complete sales, service, and rentals for all your scuba needs. It's High Sierra Divers, 217 Palm Avenue, the corner of Highway 49 in Auburn. And Nevada City Auto Parts, located in the Seven Hills Business District, celebrating 50 years in business at 535 Cyrils Avenue, Nevada City. It's Nevada City Auto Parts. Hanson Brothers Construction Company and HBE Rentals. With equipment and supplies from Hanson Brothers and HBE Rentals, happy Thanksgiving from all of us at Hanson Brothers Construction. The Computer Shop. Get your free computer repair estimate for both IBM and Mac computers at the Computer Shop, your Christmas computer gift store, 1253 East Main in the Holiday Center. Phone 477-5330.
And, of course, Touchdown Productions. Mark Wall handling all of the broadcasting duties tonight, along with Mark Hagee.
Mark Hagler, who did some color commentary for us tonight and did some great color commentary, Gil.
And he did do a very nice job. I think we're hot over there on that camera. I'll get out of your way here so everyone can take a look at Mark Wall here. But he did a really good job tonight, and you know, we appreciate all the Bear River support that we get, including the color commentating and everything. And we're going to have to find out what we're doing next. We do not know what happened to Forest Lake Christian tonight. As many of you know, Forest Lake Christian was playing their first round of the NorCal Finals simultaneously with Bear River, and they're just around the corner here. So we'll find out what happened to them. If they won, then we may go over to Forest Lake Christian next week. Otherwise, it's time for basketball, Mark.
You know what, Gil? We've had a couple of great weeks of volleyball. So I really enjoyed myself calling volleyball. And we started basketball last week. We finished up football 3 weeks ago. So we have a lot going on here, and I'm looking forward to basketball coming up.
Well, basketball, volleyball, it doesn't matter what it is. We will be here because we are your Nevada County Game of the Week. For Mark Wall, I'm Gil Dominguez. We'll see you next week, guys. Take care.